Yo, yo, what's going on, everyone? We got a nice 3v3 game today for you here. Coming at you from Panama. We have a high level 3v3 matchup. Blue team, two guys over 2,000 elo. Red team, one guy over 2,000, one guy just under 2,000, and one guy at like 1,800. So it's going to be pretty competitive. It's going to be pretty good. Let's see what we have here. We have Aztec, British, and Dutch on the blue team versus Portuguese, Japan, and US on the red team. So, what are we going to be seeing here? Most likely, we're going to be seeing a rush with Aztec being on one team. Starting off with Ajax here. Putting down a house, community plaza, picking up 60 wood. And this game is crazy. You're just gonna have to sit through and watch it, but it's gonna be worth your while, trust me. One of the craziest 3v3s that I have ever been a part of. And I don't know about you guys, but I love team games. 2 versus 2, 3v3, those are so fun. Because even if I suck, my team can carry me. And that's kind of what you're going to see in this game, is one team is going to be very heavy on one side. Oh, it looks like Musco Falco Portuguese is going to be going organs. First shipment for Portuguese is economic theory. That's interesting. Usually they send the card that makes your TC gather food. British just sending in 3 villagers. Japan sending in mountain warrior. That's cool. That gives you double on all your treasures, plus makes your monks 50% all actions damage and hit points. Dutch is going to be sending in 3 merchants. First card for US was Chinese immigrants. And what is Aztec doing here? Aztec already sent in 3 settlers. And is he going to be sending in... Oh, okay. He's sending in Calmacac. Age up is twice as fast. Japan is going to be going for 150 coin. Ooh, US is going to potentially lose his trading post rickshaw here. Oh, trading post rickshaw goes down for US. That's not good. Virginia Company? Suchet is sending Virginia Company. That's interesting. That makes Mainers cheaper by 50 wood cheaper. Oh, and lets you build 22? Portuguese is now in age 2, sending in steel traps and 700 coin. Japan just about aging with the Tory gates, and blue team is going aggressive with the war hut. We're going to be seeing a rush. Dutch is putting down a barracks. First age 2 shipment for Aztec is 3 warrior priests. British putting down a stable. And he's sending in the Aztec scouting party, which is the 4 Jaguar Prowl Knights. And those are going to be probably coming out of the war hut there. Japan putting down a stable. That's interesting. What is Portuguese doing? Portuguese is about ready to go to age 3. And he is aging up with the Exiled Prince, which is the fast age up. Scouting party coming in from Aztec. And it looks like the red team is not aware that they are rushing yet. Oh, there it goes. There's the first flare. Scouting party coming in. Oh, and he's putting them in a defense mode so that they have the range resist. Smart. That's a high level play there. Oh, we got Hussars coming in now. It's looking pretty bad for the red team. Aztec sending in 6 Puma Spearmen, so this is going to be a pretty hard siege rush here. 5 Dragoons coming in for Portuguese, who is now in age 3. But purple, Japan is getting completely destroyed. Five Goons is here, able to pick off a Hussar. There's just a lot of siege from Aztec here. He's got 16 Puma Spearmen and still has all 4 of his Jaguar Prowl Knights, so that's pretty dangerous. And with the Skirm behind them, this is a really tough matchup with Skirm, Anti-Cav, and Cav. Well, Portugal is sending in 3 organs, which could make a pretty big difference here. Aztec now sending in Team Calpuli, which is 3 villagers for everyone. Pretty nice card in 3v3. Japan sending in Minutemen. And they are moving in now. So we have a double goon from the red team. Japan has nothing because he just got completely destroyed. So it's going to be a double goon organ, it looks like. But I'm not seeing any organs quite yet. Now blue team's going to be going for the Tory Gates Wonder. It's probably a good idea. But we now have our first 3 organs from Portuguese. Organs moving in to position. And are we going to be able to save the Tory Gates? I think we might. Oh, and they saved the Tory Gates with 493 HP. Organs are moving in. And they are forced to stop the rush because of these organ guns. That was a nice save by Portuguese. Portuguese now sending in 1,000 coin. It looks like he might be gearing up for an age up here. So purple doesn't have anything. He is down to 5,600 score. It's basically a 2v3 at this point. Japan is down to 17 villagers, no town center, but one is going to be going up here soon. He does have some water presence, which is good. This is a really nice water map with water on both sides. And the blue team has a ton of skirm and a pretty strong forward base. And under 10 minutes, and Portuguese is now going to age 4 with the engineer. So all it took to stop that rush was 3 organ guns and some dragoons. So got some Highlanders now from the US player. These look pretty sweet. Nice little skirt. And this might be the longest lasting scouting party I've ever seen. Aztec still has all 4 of his Jaguar Prowl Knights. Portuguese is going to be building some more organs, and he's going to be hitting age 4 at just 11 minutes and 10 seconds. And he looks like he aged up with the 2 organ gun option. US doing some raids with the Cowboys. Oh, and he could have picked off this town center, but he didn't quite see it. Oh, is he going to see the town center? He does see the town center. But he's not going to attack it, it looks like. Finally, the scouting party goes down at 12 minutes. Longest lasting scouting party I've ever seen. Portuguese is sending in 5 organ guns now. First shipment in age 4 is 5 organ guns, and he's also got the grape shot, which is going to improve the rate of fire, area damage, and removes the packing animation, so that makes them faster. Pretty strong card. Scores are looking pretty bad. Portuguese is leading the way on the red team, but Japan is only 7,600 score, so half of the next lowest. It's very much a 2v3 game right now. If I was the blue team, I would have been pushing. But for some reason, they seem to want to back up. However, they do have a pretty scary mass. Right now we have a ton of skirmishers, some dragoons. Aztec doesn't really have anything. I think he's booming. Portuguese is definitely looking pretty scary right now with 12 Brabuilds, which is the age 4 organ guns. And once he sends in that grape shot, it's going to be very scary. Especially if they get some dragoons to guard those. Alright, second shipment in age 4 is grape shot. It's going to make these things pretty nasty once they don't have to unpack to move. Grape shot coming in. Watch this. Now there's no more unpacking, so we're just running, stopping, shooting, running again. They are just nasty. Sending in the gunner's quadrant, which is like 10% artillery speed, I believe. Or 10% hit points, I think it might have been. I'm not sure. Portuguese sending in advanced arsenal. to be even more OP with these organs. And what are they up to? They really should be pushing. Oh, now they've got some arrow knights, so this might be a good time for them to push. See, with all these dragoons and skirmishers, you would think they would push in already, but for some reason they're resisting. Look how fast those organs are. They can just run away from arrow knights like it's no problem. Sending in some more artillery or some more arsenal upgrades. And we're running back, which is probably a good move. Good call by Red there, who is now up to 15 Raboulds. Japan still doesn't have an army, which is a little scary, but with all these organ guns, I don't think he's gonna even need to have anything. Oh, we're seeing a Daimyo moving in here on the bottom. Portuguese is on 85 villagers in 16 minutes. $16 Raboulds. Are you going to be able to pick off a Culverin with 2 Naginatas? Look at that. Wow. Yellow's not paying attention, and Yellow is going to lose a bunch of Dragoons to Culverins. Oh, they're moving in. 14 Raboulds. Ooh. Those things are just wiping everything out. Even Dragoons get wiped out by Culverins. Look at all those... Okay, this is crazy. And they're so fast. They're 4.6 speed. They are faster than most of this infantry. 96 villagers, 17 minutes. Sending in all the boom cards. I think Grape Shot is very OP. Dragoons are just getting destroyed by organ guns. Should kill that artillery foundry. And that goes down. Buildings just go down in like 2 seconds when there's 19 of them. Wow. Purple going to be doing some raiding here. Scores are so lopsided. Japan is still half of the next highest score, so it's still very much a 2v3 game here. We are now up to 22 organs. These are just crazy. I think I'm going to want to try this strategy at some point. This looks fun. Sending in artillery hit points increased by 15%. And let's see how fast everything goes down here. And he's just wiping everything out. Looks like Yellow's trying to do some raiding, but he really should be trying to raid those organs. Oh, he's got a lot of Hussar. If he catches those organs, that could be deadly. Cowboys are there, but the organs are going to get surrounded. Oof, this might be their chance. And they get obliterated by organ guns and some cowboys. 600 HP Hussar runs away from organs. Oh, Japan's gonna be doing a back raid. What is blue up to? I don't see anything from blue. Oh, he's sending in the war parties to stop the Japan raid, it looks like. At 21 minutes, Portuguese is going up to age 5 now. Big battle in the middle right now. 23 Raboulds though.
What you need? I'm ready.
So, Portuguese is on pretty good plantations here. 1.10 seconds, 1.10 coin per second, and he's sending in even more plantation upgrades. And first card right away as he gets to age 5 is Imperial Raboulds. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, here we go. Gonna have a big battle right now. Still very much a 2v3 game. And the Raboulds are just destroying everything. So deadly. Even Arrow Knights cannot handle these Raboulds. It looks like Yellow's taking a pretty bad fight against Dragoons. The Raboulds are just chasing away all the infantry. Skirms are pretty much pointless at this stage with all these organ guns. There we go. Purple comes in with some Yumis. Finally. Blue guards marching in the bottom, but I don't think these are going to really do a whole lot. And red is just single-handedly taking over the game with his Rebuilds. They are just doing work on these skirms. 22 Imperial Rebuilds, just untouchable. And he's got 3 more over here. He's got a total of 25 Rebuilds right now. And the crazy thing is, he doesn't even need to be gathering food for this strategy because he's just full organ. Oh, here goes. Champion Eagle Knights. Or Eagle Runners. Can they do any damage to these organs? I don't think so. Yeah, he just cleaned those up. Yellow should have been in here for this fight. It's looking pretty over for the blue team by now, which is kind of crazy considering it was a 2v3 game. It looks like red wants his flowers. He did carry, so that's a well-deserved, but he couldn't have done it without these cowboys covering him earlier in the game. At this point, it seems like he's killing everything on his own, but I think the cowboys were a pretty huge part earlier on, handling yellow's cav anyways. Realistically, I think the Dutch players should have switched to Reuters. He was making skirms for way too long, and the skirms are not really useful against this many organ guns. Yeah. And for some reason, British has a ton of canoes. But I don't think it's going to matter now. They're losing pretty badly on land. Dutch is still making skirmishers for some unknown reason. Oh, he's actually doing some culverins. And culverins just got wiped by Imperial Rebuilds. A little battle in the middle there. Japan is now going pretty heavy on Honored Yumi though, so now it's more of a 3v3 game. Oh no, Red just lost all his Rebuilds. But he's on 15,000 coin and he's rebuilding 15 or 12 more right as we speak. 3 artillery foundries, 3 from each one. 5 from each one. 15 Imperial Rebuilds just like that. So he's got 15 here, 8 here. He's got 23 Imperial Rebuilds, just killing everything. Oh, and he just sent in a shipment of 5 to put him over 200 population. Some pretty clever play here by Red. Something's telling me this is not his first rodeo with this strategy. Red is just moving in all on his own into British eco. And all British has is Dragoons, which is just not going to cut it. He really should have some Hussars. But he's not going to have any stables to make them from because the Rebels kill everything in like 2 seconds. Just mowing everything down. It's insane. British is pretty low on population. He's got so many resources, but no population. And just like that, British resigns. Crazy, crazy organ strategy. 2v3 for the most part. And obviously those organs did some serious damage. Crazy eco by ports. 417 kills, followed by 234 from US with the Cowboys. 86 organs made. Crazy. Well played. Cool strategy. Japan had lowest resources, but it didn't matter because organs cleaned everything. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.